10 African countries. That's what it said?
Yeah, 10 African countries in 30 seconds. I'll take a shot.
Oh, in 30 seconds?
Yeah, 1, 2.
Stop. You're going to have to start that over. No, wait. Start that over. 10?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
What does the N-word mean to you?
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
I don't like I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait a minute.
Woo! Yes, sir. We going, hey, you guys send it.
What's up?
Hi. I'm Casey Dad.
I'm Abdul.
I'm Khalif.
I'm Jordan.
We're doing Africans versus African Americans Truth or Drink.
It's not really verses, but
Well,
it's
I don't
just...
know, and
Black girl, African gentleman.
I'm hella African. I'm black. Hey.
First generation, both my parents were born and raised in Nigeria. My tribe is Igbo, and I stand on that.
Okay.
period.
Yeah, on that all 10.
Well, my tribe is Compton, and I stand on that.
First generation, both my parents were born and raised in Nigeria. My tribe is Igbo, and I stand on that.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, my tribe is Compton, and
Yes, sir.
I stand on that.
Didn't I tell y'all that it's like we're little bitty tribes all over the diaspora?
Yeah.
That's what that is. We from Louisiana.
Stand on
And
that.
we stand on it. See, we got to say
All
Louisiana because we're not from the same city, but we stand on that.
You want to start with the shot?
Yeah, sure.
I like Hennessy.
How you gonna take my shot glass?
I was pouring you a shot. You know I'm a gentleman.
To being black.
To being black, yeah.
Oh, they're making them start off with a shot.
Okay. Why did I get started off spicy? Who do you think gets laid more, Africans or African Americans?
Africans, to be honest. Because snow bunnies are there, so therefore they want a taste of everything, right?
Yeah, like
So-
cultural sampling, yeah.
What is a snow bunny?
Yeah, you gotta clarify that
Cultural
one.
sampling.
A white girl that likes African.
Not the snow bunnies, the snowflakes. Y'all got the snow.
I didn't know they was going to be asking questions like that.
I didn't see that coming.
I'm out of this. They spicy.
Oh man, I know a few professors who would disapprove this message.
Americans or Africans or just
Black
black
people,
people in
no.
general.
I mean, honestly, I feel as though Africans have the gift of gab. I feel like they really want it, they're gonna get it. So I would say Africans get laid more.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yes, I actually would agree. No, I live in an apartment that is predominantly Africans and African Americans, and most of the African people I see walking around has a lot of kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got here somehow, so.
Yes.
There might be a lot of different types of American women who might judge African men and would not want to sleep with them.
Yeah, I would say probably black men.
Black men?
They be out here.
Yeah.
I feel like African men be presenting as more got it together too. You know what I'm saying?
The Nigerians,
Like,
especially.
yeah, shoulders up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Chin up. Like they walk around with confidence.
Exactly.
How do you feel about the term African American?
It just feels a little confusing simply because to me, the African American culture and the African culture does not have camaraderie like I feel like we should. And I always feel like I don't really identify with African American because that part of the African side don't really embrace me. So I'll be like, I'm black. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would embrace you. You're cool people.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not
So
gonna.
y'all know we have had multiple, several, almost every month conversations about this because y'all keep sending them in.
Yeah,
All
true.
right. So, but you know, and y'all always ask us our thoughts on it. But I want to speak on his thoughts first. So he said he don't identify and he don't feel accepted.
By the
Something along
African,
those
yeah.
by Africans, something along those lines. My thing is, I know my people. We know our people. We know the history of our country. Unfortunately, we didn't grow up in a place where we can all just say, "Oh, we're American," unless we're out of the country
Yeah.
or like we're on this platform and we
Yeah.
speak to y'all. American reaction, right? I've never said I'm American, just American so much until I got on this platform. We always have to identify who we are in our own country. So that's a constant reminder of the people we're descended from. So for me, I take it with pride. I'm African American and I'm black.
That's why we talk about history.
Exactly.
Gotta know the terminology between what you're saying as well. You can't just be like, I'm an African American. They'd be like, so tell me more about you and tell me more about where you come from.
Right.
Well, then you gotta break it down for both parties, for American side and for the African side, because that's kind of our title.
Right.
But me personally, I think titles always get in the way of stuff. I just know where I belong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And another thing is, it's not so much of associating myself with African. The term African American is just knowing my people who landed here and who fought so hard for me not to be called the N-word. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I take more pride in it. It's not about me identifying with another culture that has been taken away from me. Is me identifying with what my people have done in this land.
So it's like basically saying there's Asian American, Japan American,
Japanese.
Japanese American,
Yeah.
Chinese American. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just sounds a little.
What's ironic is
In reality, they'll be like, I'm Chinese.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They'll be like,
We can't just say we're African.
We can't just,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like when some people say it.
When like the super allies say it.
Yeah, African Americans. It's like, oh.
Yeah, like, where it come from though? Like, why we can't just say we African if that's the case? Because our term is that we black.
We're black.
But at the end of the day, when we have our titles in front of us, it's like you're African American, but
Right.
we can't put it apart and say we're African or we're American because you see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's, you brought up something really good.
Talk about it.
The other people, like the Chinese American, Asian American, how do their people look at them? The Indian American.
Mm-hmm. They be like, I'm Indian.
We haven't
Period.
like, how do the people from the homelands, their homelands, view them?
I know I'm white, but my family is European, so I'm European.
Yeah, different.
I'm not
different
European
places in
American
Europe.
unless I'm living in America and I
Oh.
stand on the soil and I say I am strictly American.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that video we reacted to of it was the video about how do white people view themselves. Remember that video? They were saying that they felt a disconnect too.
Yeah.
Is it just an American problem because we've stigmatized race so much and race has been thrown up in our face? Wow.
A realization. Reality check. Okay. Look at y'all bringing these videos in here like that. Got us really talking. Okay. We ain't even taking Hennessy shot.
I don't drink. I'm gonna take a
Like black people in America, like we are as American as it gets because we've been here for better or for worse since the creation of the country. Versus like when you say like African Americans, it kind of denotes like a generation ago, this generation, 2 generations ago, they're from a different country. But it's like, no, we've been here longer than like half the white people have been here.
Take a shot if you have ever used the term African booty scratcher.
Absolutely not. I was called that.
Me
I was
too.
definitely like
And that's the thing some of y'all don't realize. Y'all see us now, our skin look a little brighter, but as children, we was dark.
Yeah.
Not as dark like
You trying
that.
to show me a tan? You trying to show a tan?
Not as dark like that, but we were dark.
Oh, okay.
I have to show y'all a picture. Hold up. Doom, 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 do sound bag. Doom,
Okay.
doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Hold up. I got it.
Well, I'm trying to do that. I try to do that. You know, when you're on wait, you're on the phone calls and the elevator music.
Yeah, the elevator music. We're not going to worry about the picture. Okay?
All right,
Because I can't find the picture. But when we were younger, children are going to be darker. And you get brighter as you age or whatever. But we were called the same things if we were darker complected. You know, so I never ever
use the
called
term.
it. Yeah.
Nah.
African booty scratcher. People used to call me Midnight.
I got called Midnight too.
Oh, Dark Vader.
Yeah, me too. And I
They
love
used to
Star
call
Wars.
me. No.
You don't like
I would
Star
never
Wars?
watch it because of that.
Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader.
Okay, so
Wait, what's
Darth
his name?
Vader. His name is Darth, Darth, but people would call me Dark Vader.
I'm sure black people does not know his name is Darth.
So they knew enough to call me that.
They call me Dark, Dark Vader.
Oh, maybe it was a combination of both. I know they called me that though. I knew what they were saying.
It was a play on words.
Yeah, probably.
Blue black. Just had to throw that one out there. That's one. Yeah.
I think black people didn't know, to be honest.
No, the black people. I mean, I don't know. My elementary school, they knew.
I think they did.
They knew.
I don't think they knew.
What does the N-word mean to you? Do you think you take offense to it as much as African Americans do?
Depending on the context. I've seen people consciously not say it around people that they view threatening, or like, oh, that's a real black person, versus like, oh, Abdul, he's fucking the engineer, Abdul.
They think you're like unharming, they
Yeah,
think you're cool.
I'll sing along with this song, and I'm like, oh, Abdul said it was cool with me. That shit pisses me off. Yeah.
I hate that word, but have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
Can I don't like I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like when Africans say the N-word.
With the just any type of way?
We're different. I do hear you and understand you, right? Every African, I promise you, every African that says the N-word, I tell them, do your parents say it? And they all be like, hell no. And I'm like, so why do you?
Never.
My parents say it, my grandparents say it, and their grandparents say it. No African parents, grandparents, and
Yeah, I will say mine
you get
will
what I'm
never.
saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta work hard to get rid of it. It's like y'all picking it.
I don't think we'll ever get rid of it.
No, it's not going nowhere.
Because people use it as a term of endearment.
People keep it.
Right. Now,
We keep
I'm
the
one
word.
of those people, I said it as a minor growing up, but as I became a adult and really, really understanding what my people went through, no. My grandmother has Negro on her birth certificate. No.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of going back to what he said. So his parents, grandparents used it, you know what I'm saying? So with history in America, once you had your birth certificate, that's what they labeled you as.
Mm-hmm.
In Africa, did you get that on your birth certificate?
Right. Like the K word.
Yeah,
in
you guys
South
have the K
Africa.
word. Yeah.
Did y'all have that on y'all birth certificate? Or was it just, a word used to dehumanize you?
Because we was told by y'all that the elders, the mamas in them days, say they didn't want their children ever using that word because of what happened during apartheid and how it was being used. That's different.
Yeah.
I never really had to stop and think about, do Africans use the N-word and the history behind the terms and how it was used. And I never stopped to think about that.
Yeah. Now, of course, we know that word from covering a lot of South African history, but we don't know of any other word in other places of Africa. So y'all don't really let us know, because how y'all gonna write that in the comments? just answer the question.
Yeah, they keep it simple with us. They keep it real. They know how to get down. So
it is. Ooh.
That's
See,
a
I'm not a
tough
person
one.
who use that word. Like, my children don't know that word. They don't know that word. Wait, I gotta take that back. Because I did tell them, if somebody ever call you that, you let me know.
I would say
I did tell them that.
I would say that it's a word that they're probably heard, but not as adopted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wouldn't
Because
use it in their vocabulary.
the way this world is set up, there's nothing that's under the sun that you can't truly hide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These days. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to other groups using it, I don't know. I ain't really think about that.
I don't know. I think
But
it's
I
like
understand where he's coming from.
I think we're instruments, right? And when a certain chord is hit, you know how it strikes you. And that's the emotion that comes with when you hear from a certain person.
Right.
Like one person said, it's about the context and how they use it. We know when it can come out as offensive to us because how a person is using it at you. You know what I'm saying? And some people are using it with you, and some people are talking with you, and they're using it for other topics. But if it's from a different person, and that chord in you says they hit the chord wrong.
Yeah. So when it comes to other groups outside of Africans and African Americans using the word, No. No. Now, but when it comes to Africans using the word, it's just not a topic that I have thought about. I didn't think that they used
I never
the
thought
word,
about
really.
it. I never sat back and thought about this.
Yeah, I've never been around an African who used that word. The Africans I've been around sympathize with the life of African Americans. They understood as having these conversations.
Yeah, if anything, they would have a more
they
understanding
understood, yeah.
of the word. So
Yeah.
to hear, for them to say it, I think they would have an emotion behind it and know that it was a used word. Because if you, let's just be real, like if you're from Africa and you know the history of an African American and the words that was used to dehumanize them and keep them in submission, the word being said to them from a location that you're from, and you know, it just hits different. I think overall, this is a topic that has definitely triggered something in a good way, only because the way we're on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like something we never had a chance to stop and think about, real life.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why we continue to do these videos.
Because it sounds fun.
I'm glad that you shared that with me because I never heard someone have an issue with African people saying that word.
Ooh. I think you should get your shot ready at this show.
Talk your shit, twin.
Name 10 African countries in 30 seconds or take a shot.
Ooh, 30 seconds? You're rude.
Wait, pretty much 10 African countries. That's what it said?
Yeah, 10 African countries in 30 seconds, I'll take a shot.
Oh, in 30 seconds?
Yeah, 1, 2.
Stop. You're going to have to start that over. No, wait. Start that over. 10?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, you doing the thing?
Yep.
Okay, let's see if I can get it. I mean, we've been doing all these
this?
videos. I
All
might
right,
as
can
well
y'all
do
see
it.
this? All right, in 3, 2, go.
Mali, Togo, Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, Algeria, Morocco, South Africa, Lesotho, Tanzania.
Actually, you did it in like 10 seconds.
All right.
You did it like in 10 seconds. You hear me? Yeah, yes, sir.
30 seconds try.
That's not a lot of time, actually, for someone who's had tequila. But I don't know the difference of countries and cities.
We'll find out.
She's being honest,
Morocco.
though. She's being honest. It's not I feel like it's not. You can't be mad at us, y'all, for not being properly educated on Africa.
Right.
We're not properly educated 100%. That's something we got to learn ourselves.
Right. A lot of adults, people who, okay, let me take it back. The average American, okay, you will find that we don't know a lot about Canada, Mexico.
Yeah,
like
they right
when
there,
it comes to provinces and different states of other countries, because it's like it's something that is swept over in geography, and we got to do better when it comes to that. So, and we're aware of that we got to do better. But we'll know bits and pieces when it comes to Africa. We'll know what the name of a citizen is called in a certain country. We'll know like a certain tribe, and we'll know a big city or a country here or a region here. But it's up to us to really go in and learn and understand.
It is.
And the only reason I was able to get through that and know that amount in that 10 and 11 seconds.
Nope, 10 seconds. We standing on that.
Yeah, 10 seconds is because it comes from a genuine place of really wanting to learn and understand my people.
Mm-hmm.
I may not have been born in Africa, but I am descendant from people who are from that land.
Yeah, 100%.
So-
And that's how people really get to understand Africa and the different locations, is because they want to know history. They want to know, okay, if I was a descendant of a person who was enslaved in America, then that means that I'm from where the boat took them from.
Where
Africa.
they from.
Right? So let me know about Africa, and that's how the education comes there. But other than that, school system and whatnot, it's not going to be, you're not going to be properly taught on it, not 100%. No.
Right.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Is Zimbabwe one?
Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria.
Niger, Chad.
Somalian, Nigeria.
Kenya, Gambia, Somalia.
Halfway there.
No, it was 10 or 5.
It's 10.
Damn, you're
What about
crazy.
that guy? What about that guy?
Nigeria.
West Africa.
There's always a Nigerian around. Always. They're always in something.
Yeah. We know Nigeria.
Right.
That's a region.
It's okay. Go ahead and take the shot.
What on you?
Zimbabwe. Why am I blanking?
Sinhalese. Is that a country? Is it a city?
We're close. I'll accept. I know what you meant.
Madagascar, South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, and Mali. Oh, damn. See?
Senegal.
Senegal, not Senegalese. I'm thinking of my twins.
It's okay.
Lord Jesus. Ugh.
Who do you think white people dislike more?
Honestly, I still don't think they really know the difference.
In a professional setting, I hear a lot about white folks really preferring to work with Africans because we really are a lot more submissive in a way.
I think they hate black.
Okay, so when immigrants, not just Africans, come to America, one of the first things they're told is to stay away from Black Americans.
In a business scope.
Yeah,
Like,
in community.
You think so, community too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that ideology is passed on to their children. I don't want you to be friends with them.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I've seen. I ain't gonna put nobody on the spot, but I've seen mishandled situations from children on how they pick their friends because of how they view certain people. I've seen that with my own
Their
two
parents,
eyes.
yeah.
Man, I'm talking about poor babies be sitting there trying to understand what did I do wrong. I literally witnessed a few of these incidents.
And this is children younger than 10.
Don't know nothing of nothing. Like, to be real with you, they should have that level of thinking. Like, okay, pick your friends, pick people that, but there's personality traits that you want to, adjust yourself with.
Yeah.
But when it comes to who you are, where you from, what does that have to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With being around somebody.
Right. So, yeah, just being parents, you see a lot, and it's sad because racism is taught, and it's sad. But I would ask myself, if I was an immigrant, I would say, what is so wrong about these people that y'all want us to stay away from?
Nothing wrong with questioning things.
And you'll find a lot of answers.
Yeah.
People more than African people.
They hate the descendants of slaves.
The model minority myth exists heavily in the African community to where they've been brainwashed to think that black is bad, everything else is good. They're the good ones. This is what you should be as a minority. Go to school, be polite, all the respectability politics.
Everybody black, it doesn't matter. Anybody who's perceived as black, they just see us as black people in threat. And the more chocolates you are, the more issues you're gonna have, honestly. Yeah,
I don't agree.
I don't think they can. Really? Okay, do tell.
I feel like if me and another dude is standing side by side and we get approached by the police, I think that if he has an accent, it's gonna make him less dangerous.
Yeah.
The police?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
real.
Maybe I missed the question. I just thought you.
That's real.
Oh, you're right. Well, white people, I think of all white people as police. Period. They all, okay? White people police black people, for no reason.
Take a shot if you've ever said Wakanda forever.
Have I? I probably I've definitely had at some point, but not at some point. Yes.
I'm gonna take a shot with you.
To Chadwick Boseman.
When the first movie came out, I took a girl to go see it.
Yeah.
She's African American.
Yeah.
She legit asked me after the movie.
Oh no.
She said, "Are you from Wakanda?" And I was just like,
Okay.
I think
I've never asked that.
Wait, no, but it had a lot of people believing in Wakanda, and
That's
that is not a bad thing.
That's because it's not, but when you come to understanding history and knowing how Africa is set up, then you will have a better understanding before answering that question.
Yes,
you know
but
what I'm
I
saying?
mean, to people who are ignorant in education on the continent of Africa,
They would think Wakanda's a tribe.
the Wakanda Empire,
The
baby, look.
Empire.
But listen, look at our kids. Our kids wanted to go to Wakanda. They still want to go to Wakanda. Okay, don't take that from them.
No, 100%. I just think
that from
I just think it's funny at the end of the day. It's
Baby, look, our children will go in their Halloween costume. They still got their Halloween costume.
without even realizing how powerful that movie was to the black community. You know what I'm saying? That did something to the babies, especially.
did.
It woke them up because they didn't know. Like when they see Africa, for us, when we saw, y'all know our story. We didn't see the beauty. We didn't see the
Nope,
riches.
nope,
we didn't
we
see
didn't
the
see the beauty.
vibranium. We didn't see all that.
Oh, that make me almost want to cry.
But our
man.
babies get to see that. You know what
That
I'm
make
saying?
me want to cry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Our son was what, 5, 4, around there
Mm.
when that movie came out.
Yeah, before Old Boy passed, yeah. So they got to see a side of it that a lot of us didn't get to see when we was coming out. Our biggest, show was like Lion King.
Yeah,
That's how
what
we
saw.
kind of,
But
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
animals. That is our first image.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our children's,
Our children's
first image.
Yeah, Wakanda.
Our first
They was
image
screaming
was
Wakanda
not-
forever. But they ain't taking a shot for it. But yeah.
Do y'all understand the impact?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Without people realizing it made a big impact.
Our children look, they be getting in their Halloween costume every single day. That's the first Halloween costume we ever bought them.
But for our boomer babies and our big millennials, yeah, y'all should not be thinking Wakanda's a tribe in Africa.
Nah.
Bro. Chill, bro.
Nah,
Chill.
I mean,
That's the funny part.
Yeah, it was nice to believe.
Yeah. Now, if you do your research, we have videos on it where certain locations in Africa did represent the movie, spectrum or how they built it up.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
architecture and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So maybe there is a. Let me stop.
Like, are you serious right now? Like,
In what ways are Africans misunderstood?
I think we're misunderstood maybe kind of on the topic of like my home country, right, in Ethiopia, and having war in Tigray. When I told my coworker there's war that just started, he was like, oh, but doesn't that happen all the time? That was his response. Someone I respected and I enjoyed working with him brushed it off.
I'm fully convinced that like some white people I've met still think like most of Africa is just like dirt huts.
yeah, like living in
Like-
huts, not having water,
Yeah.
not really having food.
There's 54 different countries in Africa. It is unfair to just lump all of Africa into one, to like, oh, you said you're from Africa? I have a friend from Nigeria.
Like people aren't interested in the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah.
Good. Emotional at the end.
I know.
I don't like
I
that.
feel warm and fuzzy.
There were some things we agreed to disagree on, but finding that common ground of we both were called African booty scratchers, that was deep,
And Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we're both chocolate.
Boots.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Hey, that's how it goes, just like that. And I think conversations like this is how we all need to go ahead and approach it.
Yeah.
We should not be feeling that just because you're here and I'm here that we have so many differences or the stereotypes that they got you to believe about us and that what we got to believe about y'all. We should not be taking that to heart. Everything needs to be addressed accordingly. I like this. It's a man to man, woman to woman, man to woman conversation. Like everybody should be able to have that.
Yes, a conversation heals all. We have a whole playlist full of conversations and debates on this topic.
Yeah, 100%.
Go watch it. Yeah, this was a good video.
Yeah.
More conversations, more healing. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.